You want about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? If you're just now joining us, welcome to Coffee Time with John and Mama. Come on over to our page and join us. We are cooking up a storm tonight. Sometimes we just kind of, barely get by, and other times we really put it on. I'm going to tell you, if you've been with us all these years and you think they cook the same old things over and over, and we do, because we eat the same old things over and over. But tonight, you can honestly say you've never seen us cook this before. So whether you're old or new, you got a new treat coming tonight. So I'm down here just cutting up some Vidalia onion. Now I've got a lot to cut up because we're making 2 things. Mama's making her world famous macaroni salad, and it's going to take a few onions. I'm making triple baked beans. What on earth is that? Well, it's something I ain't never made on here with y'all. So it's going to be different. Now you see me make baked beans a whole bunch of times, but you've never seen tonight's version. Now you have seen me cut up onions. I don't care what version we're on that. So if y'all want to see what I'm doing, sometimes you'll say, we want to see what you're cutting, John. Other times people say, you should have had that done before you bothered us. So, in the scheme of just trying to make everybody happy, sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I do it another. I really ain't trying to make everybody happy. I'm just doing whatever I want to do on that, but that works out that way sometimes. So I'm going to chop this up. This is my Tupperware knife. People ask about my knives and stuff. We do have other knives. We've had knives for years before Tupperware, but when I can get to one of my Tupperware knives, I like it because it's good and sharp and ready to go. Okay. Let's get these baked beans put together. Now, normally, typically, you see a can, 2 cans of Van Camp pork and beans going in the pot for our baked beans, juice and all. So you'll see 1 can, 2 cans, whatever we're doing that night. Now, that's 1 can of Van Camp pork and beans. This is a can of Lux pinto beans. This is juice and all. You're seeing it here tonight. And we're going to make baked beans out of this. Someone asked me one time, can you make baked beans out of any other bean? I don't have any pork and beans. I said, you sure can. You can make them out of anything. And I'm proving that tonight. These are black beans. Now, the only thing about the black beans is I rinsed them, and I drained them, and I rinsed them good. So they've been thoroughly rinsed. So there is a can of Van Camp pork and beans, which is traditional for us. A can of Lux pinto beans. Now, don't think this is one of those, well, he ran out of Van Camp. No, I had enough to make it. We got 3 or 4 more in there. I just want to do a little something different. I want to show you all to use what you have. And it's going to be good, y'all. Now, y'all, the other night, I had to take something to church that was a surprise or something I never had made before. So I made baked beans with apples. They were delicious. Got that from my friend Kimmy from her page, Kimmy Southern Kitchen. So that's basically what I'm doing here tonight. This is something I haven't made for y'all, and I want to show you. You can do it. Mama, did you hear that?
Oh, I rattled this.
No, it sounded like thunder.
No, it ain't thunder. It was me. I was making
Mama
noise.
says it's her. I think it's thunder. Or a car door. So you can do what you want to do. All right? So just throw the roll book out and say, I can make that with any kind of beans. If I wanted to, and I just don't need that many, or I probably would just to show y'all a different little way. These are called triple. You could do quadruples. And I could have put some red kidney beans in here too. So I'm going to use a good portion of this here onion in my baked beans. Now sometimes I skip the onion and I go just to onion flakes. Mama, I'm going to give you these.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Done got them done for you.
It's so good.
Now I'm going to put a shake, maybe 4, in here of this Worcestershire. This Worcestershire won't taste like Worcestershire in your baked beans. It's going to taste like that little something extra that people can go, there's something in there I like. say some of the stuff's gone. It's over here. Then I'm going to put a little bit of prepared French's mustard. And I'm going to put about a good $half size. Okay? That gives it a little something, something. Everything I'm doing tonight gives that little something, something. This is just a little bit of red wine vinegar. Once again, going to give it that little splash of something. All right. Now, this ingredient right here. Now, this is, I guess, the fancy stuff. Heinz. If we catch it on sale, then we go fancy. And this is what this is. Used to, I would only go fancy. I would only have Heinz. Because it's the only ketchup I really like, the only ketchup really tasted good, and all that good stuff. You excuse me while I get a little sip of coffee. Hope y'all get some warm coffee. Folks, we got spring here. It's 70 degrees. Now, this is our store-brand ketchup. I don't normally like off-brand ketchups. But I will the Kurtz. I'm thoroughly convinced, I have no proof of this, and I'm not really making a claim. I'm thoroughly convinced that this is this. It tastes the same to me, folks. Trust me. I'm a ketchup snob. I'm not much of a... That's been a half a cup of ketchup. I'm not much of a coffee snob, even though I love coffee. I like a lot of different ones. I'm not much of the brand stuff. It don't matter to me as long as it works. But I am on ketchup. It's either hot tasting to me, don't taste that good to me. Now for all these beans, I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oh, it's a lot of sugar. I didn't say this was healthy or diet or low carb. You didn't hear none of that come out of me. You didn't hear it here, folks, because I didn't say it. This is a Tupperware spatula. Mama's still selling Tupperware. We don't do the samples as we once did. They don't offer those anymore. So we may not be showing it as much. But we still have it. We're still selling it. And Mama still got her link at the bottom of every video. If you decide you'd like to have some Tupperware, go get it. The tumblers are on a special right now. They'll give you a $10 coupon. $10 Tupper bucks, they call it. So it's kind of like getting $10 back, but you can use it on your next purchase. Or if you want to buy something else, you can get it the next time. Now look how beautiful these baked beans look. Now that's pintos, that's Lux, and that's black beans. And I could put red kidney beans in there. I kind of wish I had them just to make it a little bit more special. You know, oh, there's 3, 4, 5. How many beans? He's lost his mind. Folks, I'm just telling you, do what you want to do, and it's all going to be good. I've got some good, real maple syrup in there. I don't like it in here. We tasted of it. We didn't care for it. This is going to be about 2 heaping tablespoons of good old maple flavored pancake syrup. This is just what we use. And that's going in there. Molasses. If I had some good molasses, I could put them in here too. But we're going to go with this. I probably got molasses in the pantry. Not because it needs salt, but because salt brings out my other flavors. It gets just a shake. Mama don't do salt, so we do very little of it. Now there it is, folks. This is some great baked beans, and I have no way of proving it to you. I'm cooking by eye now. I want a little bit more red. I want a little bit more. And I know these are not going to be as red as 2 or 3 cans of Mama. Van Camp. I can't remember. I almost said Campbell. We live in Campbell County. When I think of Van Camp, my mind gets into Campbell. Or Campbell soup, I guess, too. Now, these gave it just another tinge of that red, that little bit of ketchup. Now, there's nothing in these that will hurt me. I'm going to take a little tiny taste of them. I don't always, and I'll tell you what they're missing already, but they won't be missing when they get cooked. Mama's going to put about a tablespoon of bacon grease in them. Mama.
Is that a good run?
Oh, folks, these are delicious. And they're not even my usuals. But there they are. You can see them. You can see the color in case you cook the color too. There's just a richness about them. A richness about the color and the way they look. And when she gets that little bit of, Mama, you let me know when you're ready because I'm done.
You're done.
With this. When she gets a little bit of bacon grease in these, then we are cooking. Will you doctor the bacon grease smell?
Yeah.
Alright, let's bring your attention right over here. Can you come right over here? I hate to move these around. But I'm gonna. Come right on up here. Step up here. I'm gonna show you in this pot. Now, a while ago I opened this up and got the facial. It come up, it come out, it come over. It was everywhere. Steam. Whew. Alright. Here we are. Are you ready? I'm going to take it up backwards to y'all. Look at that. Ooh. All right. So in here is our brats. These are smoked sausage brats. And just roll them over. Down here is our country ribs. Look at them ribs. They got bone in. We'll have to watch it, but we will. That's got a package of rice in it. Now, let's start from the beginning. I put the packages of country ribs in here. I put y'all Southern Secret all over them ribs. I poured me a Dr. Pepper in there. I let that cook for about 2 hours. When the ribs were just falling off the bone, delicious, and everything was coming around the way it should have been, I added the brats. They've been simmering in there for about 2 hours. I added the rice. It's been cooking in here for about 2 hours. These brats are well done. We're going to be eating in about 15 minutes. I'm going to put some petite diced tomatoes right in here right now. About a half a can. And we'll stir it all in. Look how pretty that's looking.
You can take the, is the bones coming out?
There they are, Mama.
I'll get you a plate.
The bones are coming. See how smooth? That's what you're looking for.
Here you go.
And that meat will just come right off even with this rubber. Dipper. Now I may put a few more tomatoes on top here. Still leaving that many. Now this is that bagged kraut that you get in the, well, I don't know where y'all get it. I get it in the, where the lunch meats are and the brats and stuff. And this was a whole bag of it, and we've used a little. And when I opened the bag, I put the kraut in this mason jar. This is going to be sauerkraut, country ribs, and those brats. It smells so good. I stepped out of the house a while ago, come back in, and it transported me to this goodness. And it smells so good. So that is a portion. Don't have to use it all. I'm going to put this up. I got a bunch of stuff to put up actually. Kraut just keeps on keeping on. We're going to let that cook on high. It's been on high the whole time. But we're going to let that cook on high. And when I put my stuff away, at least some of it. And Mama's going to...
I'm not cleaning up after you today, and you can't... You're going to have tomatoes up there.
Do what, Mama?
I said I'm not cleaning up after you today, and you're going to have to do it.
I'm going to have to do it, I know. I don't care to, Mama. You know, I'm tempted to put that can of corn in here.
What put it in?
Unless you want to put a little butter in it.
No.
No,
I'll wake up and stuff.
because we got that. It's a partial can.
You're making rib soup.
Oh, I'm making goodness. I'm making such goodness. This you can or cannot do. This is about a half a can of corn. Whole kernel corn. It's what I made that cream style corn out of the other night.
Last night.
Oh, last night, Mama said. Oh, it was last night. It was just last night, she said. Okay, now Mama's going to cook for us.
Oh.
And she's going to make her world famous. And I do mean world famous because anybody in this world that's had it loves it. And I'm going to drink coffee. And I'm going to babysit, what you call this, Mama? Rib soup?
Rib soup's what I call it.
I don't hardly think so, Mama, but it's going to be good. That's all that matters. But you put anything in there you want. You can make that into a delicious soup. But all that goodness in there. Butter.
You ain't gonna use all them tomatoes.
No, I can use that. I'll put them in a Tupperware dish. Somebody said butter. Did I put butter in it? No, I didn't. Should I? Mama says she ain't cleaning up. Love her. Brent, she is going to clean up. It's in her blood. She's just busy with her own little dish right now, and I got ahead of her. And it's kind of made her mad that I didn't give her a chance to come over here and take that knife out of my hand or something. She wants to clean up now. Oh, she does. But you ought to see her over here.
Oh.
You ought to see her. She's got eggs going. She's peeled eggs while we've been chatting. She's boiled eggs while we've been chatting and peeled them. I did fix her onions for her, though. That was sweet, wasn't it, Mama?
Yes, it was.
Mama, you want me to see if I can find you in the front here? Or you want me to...
Find me or not.
So here we are, folks. If you're wondering about this bowl, this is a Tupperware. It's got a black lid on it. We use it. Mama, I could have got your mayonnaise out, and I put the mustard up. Knowing good and well.
You've done it good job.
Knowing good and well, you're just going to need that. Now, what was I thinking?
I don't know what you're thinking. I'd keep it situated right.
I know, you've been in a
I'm moving it
fuss.
every which way.
You've been in a fuss. I'm just saying. I've been sitting up here watching you.
I was playing musical chairs. I was moving that food every which way.
I know.
We're going to have to eat rib soup or stew for a month.
Ribs and brats and kraut. Mama, it ain't going to be that long. You have overestimated the stretching power.
I got the onions he left in. I'm putting some sweet pickle relish. I ain't measuring. I just dump. And put a little. This happens to be Kraft mayonnaise instead of Duke's, but it's mayonnaise anyway.
We got that. It was on sale at the Save-A-Lot.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, I'll have Dukes. I'll have Dukes for other things, and I'll cook with this Kraft.
That's right. And just a little bit of mustard, just a squirt or so.
About a nickel. So in here, she's got about 1/4 of an onion, about a day onion chopped up. She's got, how much mayonnaise did you put? About 1/3 of a cup.
A tablespoon. I started to say teaspoon.
You made more than a tablespoon, didn't you?
Well, there's a little more than a tablespoon. That was heaping up my tablespoon.
And she's got pickle relish, sweet pickle relish.
Now, a lot of people use this deal, but I don't. Give me the pepper, please.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on just a second. There you go. You might want to sprinkle some. I don't know.
With some pepper going, I just sprinkle on top. And you know me, I don't cook.
Here's her secret ingredient.
I put just a little bit of sugar. That's like 2 teaspoons or half.
No, that's 1 teaspoon.
I mean 1 teaspoon. I
Yeah,
said 2
because
halves.
that's 2 half teaspoons.
That's what I was trying to say, a teaspoon. This is salt, just a tiny scoop of salt.
You put what you want in it. If you want a little more salt, y'all sure can.
And if you'll notice, I'm mixing all of this up before I put my macaroni in it.
Because
Then I'm going to put my eggs.
she don't want to tear her macaroni up. Look at them eggs. They just jobbed herself
I
up.
know it. You did a good job.
You could put pimentas in it, depending on what you're doing.
I don't usually put pimentos in.
No, but you can.
Oh yeah, you can fix it up anyway.
Depends on like if you want for 4th of July, you can make them red in it, red and white.
I hope my macaroni's done enough. See if it is. Put your bite. I took it up and didn't even check it.
It's perfect. You don't want it al dente, you want it done.
Yeah.
You better stop. It's hot. Ooh, it's hot.
Oh yeah.
You want to temper it in a little bit, folks. You got, your macaroni, you got your mayonnaise, you got...
I thought it cooled down.
It ain't. It's
Just
hot.
down in there.
It's hot.
Like that.
She tempered it, but she'll let that cool off a little bit more. We'll add a little bit more macaroni, but that's the gist of it. You don't want your mayonnaise getting too hot, like straight off the stove hot now. You want it to be... Check them beans. Oh, they got that sugar in them. Ooh, I gotta put the lid on this. We gotta get all that hot. Let's check this out. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit now that it's... You want all that goodness in there. Turn it. Get that corn down in there and let it get hot. Them tomatoes, that kraut. You don't have to do the brats and the beef together. And I really was, I guess, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I know there's a lot here, like Mama said. So I will probably use those brats for lunch with this on it. So when I do put it out in a Tupperware container, I'll have a container with brats and I'll have a container with ribs. No, I'll use those on something else. I don't want it to be a soup, Mama. Goodness, if I keep adding stuff, if you keep making me add stuff, it'll turn into a soup.
Oh, I reckon so.
It won't. It's good. It's going to be good. It's kind of like she's adding a little bit more, just kind of tempering in.
All I'm going to save is
Save that for cheese.
me just plain macaroni and butter.
Mama loves just macaroni and butter. And that's plenty of macaroni and salad for us.
That sure is. That's really nice.
Mama, go over that again.
I've got onions, eggs, sweet pickle relish, mayonnaise, a little mustard,
Y'all are prepared. You could use another, but this is the tang you're looking
and the
for.
macaroni.
And the macaroni.
A little dab of salt and pepper and a little, about a teaspoon of sugar. And what the sugar does, it just kind of takes away the wang of the stuff.
You could put diced tomatoes in here. I drain them. You could put pimentos. You can put green peppers. That's all good. You can definitely put celery in this. We even do sometimes, but not tonight. All those things that you've put in yours or you've heard of could go in here. But this is Mama's classic, we call it. We do different ones, but this is the one when we think about Mama's. So that's the difference. And we're about ready to eat, folks. Now, this meal is not a weeknight 5-minute meal because this had to cook for a good long spell. But if you can put on before you go to work, if I was going to put on before I went to work, I put my ribs in there, let them cook. As soon as I come home, I'd add my brats and my sauerkraut and
scoot that over so we can.
your brats and your sauerkraut, tomatoes, corn, peas. You can put any vegetable in there to add to it. It's one pot wonder. We wouldn't have to serve another thing tonight to have had a beautiful balanced meal.
Is that dirty, please?
It is, please.
Spoon over there.
Well, yeah.
I'm
not eat out of that.
Oh, I'm cleaning it up.
I might eat out of that with I get them baked beans running all over my plate. Might need a spoon. But that's it, folks. I want to encourage you all. Now, I have told you the disclaimers of you don't want to mess with the mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. You don't want to mess with the traditional when people's expecting it. Like if Mama was asked to bring her macaroni salad, I'd do it just exactly like she did and wouldn't touch it. But on a Tuesday night at home,
experiment. That's how recipes are made.
That's the reason I wanted to show you the triple baked beans, and the reason I wanted to show you this, as Mama refers to it, as the soup. You can do anything you want to. If it smells good, looks good, it going together good, it's yours. Own it. People will ask me, some of y'all will ask me, John, I'm a diabetic, can I leave the sugar out of Mama's? You can. You can do anything you want to. Recipes are just a suggestion. It's just something to go by. A lot of times I'll go exactly by a recipe, and a lot of times I will say, this could be good with just a little bit of fill in the blank and put what you want to. But Mom and I are notorious about making them our own, changing it, rearranging it, and don't be afraid of it. And we want to encourage you all to do the same. Mom, you got your cornbread in there, but I don't want any cornbread tonight.
No, I need cornbread today for lunch. I've eaten it twice.
She said cornbread for lunch.
I ate the rest of the potato soup and a piece of cornbread for lunch.
We do want to say we appreciate you supporting Mama's Tupperware. We appreciate you joining. Several of y'all have joined to be consultants, and you're making your own money, and you see what that's like, and that's a good thing. Mama didn't. She sold Tupperware long before she put it on here, even. But y'all started saying, I didn't even know there was Tupperware anymore. I didn't know they still had it. Tupperware is making a major comeback. And right now, it's a good time to get in. The tumblers, Mama, hand me my Tupperware tumbler right there. I'm going to show them. This is the navy one. This is mine. It's the one I use. I'm not using it right now. It had to go through the wash, but I used it all weekend.
Oh, where's mine?
These, there's a green one, there's pink ones, there's hot pink ones. There's all kinds of sizes of them. These hold ice, and I'm going to show you just a few features. These will hold ice for 24 hours. Now, if I'm sitting around here at home, I'll leave the straw in and I'll use it. If I go on the road with it, I take the straw out and leave it at home 9 times out of 10 because I've got the sipper here. Now, when you put these on, you don't have to worry about where to start. That's one thing I love. Because no matter where you start, now if you're going to drink out of the sipper, you might if you're left-handed or right-handed. But if you're drinking out of the straw, you don't have to worry about it. But you take this around, and you can drink out of this part. So this would be for right hand. It's got this handy little gripper right there that helps you to hold it. And you flip this up, and you can drink out of it. Now, this is where the straw goes. But what's this? They provide you with this handy-dandy rubber seal, which makes it waterproof. It won't spill. When you put this down, it's got a rubber seal. So that makes it so you can put it in your bag and carry it wherever you're going. That's what I like about it. Because when I'm carrying it out and about, I may want to cover that up, not let flies in, or whatever else might be up there. And if I get thirsty, I can pop the top and I can drink it like that. So these are wonderful. They come in beautiful colors. This is not a handle that comes on it. This is Mama's handle. She got off Amazon. I got it for her. But this is the Tupperware T. You can see the T right there. That's a color. And they have all of these in this size and this size. So these are not a match. But I've got a navy small one, and I use it for coffee. And I've got the navy tall one. Mama's got this color in the big one. She never uses it because it's way too much for her to drink. Water. But we have, Mama's sister uses it sometimes when she's here. But there's hot pink. Mama, I bought you the hot pink ones. You've got them here somewhere.
It's in the cabinet.
And there's a pretty green. and it's kind of gender neutral for me, but it's all good, very good. And
I use mine every day.
every day of her life. I use this one most of the time. But when you get ready for the straw back, just pull the straw thing out of the middle, put it here. If you order these now, they'll give you $10 on a
This
pepper butt.
goes on my any trip or any time I go in the car. It goes to bed with me at night. I use it day and night.
Constantly, Mama has this purple.
And believe it or not, it's got water in it. No tea, no pop.
And we refer to it all the time as your cup. Mama, where's your cup?
That's my cup.
She'll say, where's my cup? I know exactly which one she's talking about because she uses it literally 24/7. She also puts ice in there. And we all know how often she drinks ice. She has her little other one that she carries around here, but when she goes out, that's her going out ice. Mama, you want to open that up and let her look in it?
Ooh. I'm not going to get a facial like you. I'm going this way.
This is the beauty. The flavors. I won't give you too much, Mama. I know how you are. You're going to say, I just want half that.
That's right. Get the stove all off.
This is the ribs. Them ribs. They are literally falling off the bone. That may be even a bone.
Is that a bone?
I think it's not.
Stick your fork in it.
Look at there, look at there. Look at these delicious baked beans.
No, that's not.
Did you put the...
Bacon grease in it? Yes, I did.
how pretty they are. If you, for no other reason, just as a point of interest, take these to your next get together, unless it's Thanksgiving. You know, I tell you not to mess around with stuff on Thanksgiving, Christmas, or a holiday. But take those to your next church dinner. See if they like it. They'll ask you questions. They'll say things like, what have you done to these baked beans? And you can say, oh, try them. Mama's macaroni salad needs no tasting. It is delicious, guaranteed. Let's bless it, Mama.
I'm going to eat all of that.
I'm going to watch you. Let's bless this beautiful meal. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for providing it for us, dear Lord. We thank you we're able to sit here together and partake it. And Lord, we just want to ask you to watch over everyone out there, be with each and every prayer request, every need, dear Lord. Put a hedge of protection around everyone. In your blessed name we pray. Amen. All right, Mama, it's supper time.
Oh boy, I've got a taste of this stew, soup, or ribs, or whatever.
Ribs and broths and
Oh, very good.
very good. All those seasonings. Now you've seen when I put the corn and the tomatoes and the sauerkraut in there. It don't need in there much longer than that because it's already good. It's got the rice in there for filling. The ribs.
It's a meal within itself.
It's delicious. So like I said, whether you've been here for 5 or 6 years with us or you just got here today, this is good and it's brand new. You've never seen it before. I'll get my handy dandy spoon now. We'll try these baked beans. I'm going to tell you the difference. I'm going to tell you if it's just prettier. What do you say, Mama?
They're just as good if there's all pork and beans.
And their taste really good, don't they? It's not a major...
You can't say I'm not eating vegetables today because I've got
3 beans.
corn and tomatoes and beans and got the pickle relish.
They taste delicious. I wouldn't care to make them with pinto beans. And I think the flavor would still be there.
They're so good.
They're delicious, ain't they, Mama? Now, I wouldn't care to dump a big old 2 or 3 cups of apples in them, just like I fixed the other night. That was really
They
good.
were really good, the apples in it. I was shocked. I thought you'd done them.
Mama said, Are you sure what you're fixing? I said,
I was about ashamed for him to take them to church when I seen him mixing them up.
Mama, that was the rule. Bring something you never brought before.
Mystery dish is what it's supposed to be done. And that sure was a mystery dish to us.
And this macaroni sounds delicious. Mmm. The ribs are so tender they're falling apart. I did start out, I forgot to mention, it just goes without saying, I did start out with a little bit of black coffee in there. About 16 ounces. That makes it good and tender. Mama, watch out, I found another little bone here.
I'm cutting it up so I'm checking it.
You're checking it. They're not tiny bones.
No.
They're good size. Try this if you haven't, folks. The sauerkraut makes it so good and tangy. The corn, it's just hanging out there, but I do taste this sweet corn. How you like your soup, as she was calling it?
It's good. I said you could eat it just as a meal alone without.
I think it really would be good that way.
Without the macaroni or the baked beans, but they're good with it. But there's, that'd be a meal just this.
Well, part of today's point was try it. Add some different beans. I might make it next time with red beans too.
You'll have to change the name.
From triple baked, I'll have to call it quadruple baked. Hey, Mama, I might get me a bag of 16 bean soup. But
oh, wow.
what would y'all do if I come up with 16 bean baked beans?
Might be all right.
Probably tastes good. Well, I'm telling you one thing, I wouldn't care a bit to fix them again.
No, they're good. And your ribs dish is going to be 3 or 4 meals instead of just one.
These brats.
You'll eat them on Sundays, won't you?
Yeah, these are smoked brats. They are so good. And they're just, you can't see them, but they're in there. You've seen them earlier. They are delicious. But now the corn and the tomatoes and the kraut with that meat, oh. Anybody ever seen anything like that?
Probably not.
Country ribs and kraut, yes. The other stuff I've added. Do your family have something like this? Do you call something? Gloria Drummond, I will be there too. I can't know where y'all going. Gloria, where you headed? I will be there for the left. Oh, okay. I think they will be very good. I'll let you know when I do leftovers. I do have a special prayer request tonight. It's a good thing. We have Bible school next week, the whole week of June. We're doing something totally different this year. We're going out in the community and we're having Bible school at different locations. We're going to be at our church 2 of the nights, but 3 of the nights we're going to be on a new location. We're going into where the kids are, to some playgrounds and some areas. So we're praying that this new endeavor that we're trying, speaking of trying new things, sometimes you have to step out of the box at other things too. We're just praying that we'll get out there where the people are. Maybe somebody will get to come into church or whatever. That's what it's all about. We want you to pray for all them little children. Be praying in advance that they'll be receptive and we'll have the right words to say and that things will go just the way the Lord would want them to go. So if you would, join us in praying for the children. We really want to pray for those little children.
I'd like for them to know that we will have some snacks for them.
Yeah.
And we'll have maybe a few gifts for them. So if you're listening locally, bring the kids out. And we'll post when they're going to be.
We'll be posting that on our church page. And we'll be doing some other stuff too. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
We want the kids to enjoy it. See what church is about, Bible school's about.
We sure do. And we won't be bringing any kraut and ribs to Bible school, so don't worry about it. That's not the snack.
When you was little, we had cookies and Kool-Aid all the time.
Some of the ducks might like this, but the kids probably going, I wouldn't eat that.
No, you couldn't get kids to eat this. When I was a kid, I probably wouldn't eat it either.
You know, I think I would have. Remember, I used to love
you
kraut.
eat anything.
I used to love kraut when I was a kid.
You was a strange kid. You loved greens when you was a kid.
Greens, kraut, and weenies. I loved all the goodies.
Well, most kids wouldn't eat stuff. You ate a lot of stuff.
Out of the garden, anything vegetables.
Mm-hmm. You always loved kit lettuce.
I always did. Still do. And still ain't seen it.
We're going to get us some lettuce.
It's awful by June that we ain't had it twice. Never less than once.
Oh.
We've always
It
had it
ain't
early.
June yet. We've got a couple of more days. I'm going to sneak it in on you.
All right. Let's see. You heard her, folks. You heard her. Gonna have it before June.
Maybe.
All right, folks. We're gonna go.
Some onion, don't know about the lettuce part. It ain't the
I'll buy lettuce. We're gonna go and let you all go. And Mama, say good night.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all.
Bye, y'all.
Please stay safe. Bye-bye.